is a real quick video update actually. For the record on Jimbo's theft of the money that was owed to Nicolina and Markella. And yes, it was theft. You see, money was taken in and collected for what was being called Ernie Reward Fund, so whoever was able to provide information on Ernie and he was arrested would win the Ernie Reward Fund. Jimbo was in charge of gathering the money donated upon Ernie's arrest and was trusted to turn over the money to whomever won it. Our first mistake. Ernie was found and arrested on the 26th of August, 2024. I have a receipt that he received $50 August 8th, the night that he started the fund. And don't forget the $50 mailed to him. The day after Ernie was arrested, a large donation that was promised was sent to Jimbo. His PayPal to prove it. More money was sent to him also on August 27th, 2024, and here are those receipts. Okay, now he has received so far on the 27th of August 2024 a grand total of $2,700. Yes, we have received some more receipts. Okay, here is the kicker. On the 27th of August 2024, Jimbo paid out a total of $600. $300 to each Nicolina and Markella. But wait, you say. Didn't Jimbo receive on the 27th of August 2024 a total of $2,700? But only paid out $600. In his message to them, he states, I have received $600 so far, splitting it. $2,700 minus $600 equals $2,100. Just what happened to the remaining balance of $2,100? But no, it doesn't end there. On the 28th of August 2024, he received even more money. So on the 27th, he got $2,700. Then on the 28th, he got another $300 for a grand total of $3,000. So on the 28th of August 2024, he made another payment to both Nicolina and Markella. So did Jimbo pay the remaining $2,400 to them? They each should have gotten $1,200 correct. Let's take a look again at the receipts. He tells them it's half of $300 he received. Oh no, Mr. Scammer. You've been caught red-handed. Just where is the remaining $2,100? What I find the most hilarious part is in his last live, he told everyone he split $2,200 between Nick and Markella.
And I split what money was actually given to between Markella and Nicolina for finding Ernie. I kept zero. The money that was actually given, not the money that was pledged and nobody ever sent. You know, but we'll go over that too because Kemper's real good for that. But, you know, if somebody pledges $5,000 and then don't give it, well, I'm not going to give it for them. You know, that's not on me. Now, I did split a few $1,000s between Nicolina and Markella. So you split a few thousand between me and Nick. Did I hear you right? How much did you get, Markella? I'll give you a second here before I block you.
Now listen. He says he got this much money in his hot little hands.
You too. How much did you get? Yeah, there was like $2,200 that was sent total for the $5,500 reward. There was like $2,200 sent in.
But you only paid out $900. Math still isn't mathin'.
So you got $450. And what did you do? Exactly. You have all the receipts. Yeah, I got them too. I was going to send you more money too, but you know, like I told you, when they don't send it, I can't send it to you.
Oh, but it was sent in.
So I got them all too, Markella. You want me to put them up here on the screen? Goodbye, troublemaker.
Oh, but Jimbo, according to your math, you still owed them $1,300 because you only paid out $900 of the $2,200 you said you received. But as we have seen with proof, you actually received $3,000. So in reality, you owe them so much more. Right, Jimbo? And you did say they earned it. Correct, Jimbo. In this clip you say for a fact that Nick and Markella won the Ernie Reward Fund. Isn't that right, Jimbo? Don't remember. Let's just remind you of what you said. Shall we?
So is Markella in the chat by chance?
I don't know. I messaged her. It was actually Markella and I who found Ernie today. And I'd like to prove that for the people that are trying to take credit.
Yeah. First, give me a little rundown on how you and Markella found it.
So Markella sent me a message on Discord. Let me look at the time. It was this morning while Ernie was live. This was Markella. She gave me a name. I found the person. I found the home. She sent that to me. Let's see. She sent this to me late yesterday. And this person, Billy Lee Helms, if you remember Agent Helms, the knife thrower, on his old YouTube page. So then I went and did my own due diligence and found the location of where she was at 12:56 p.m. And I compared it with her posts on Facebook that were public. I called Rock Hill, South Carolina, and then went up on Ernie's panel to let him know that we knew where he was.
Very first thing she said was, I've located Ernie, and I've called the Rock Hill, South Carolina police. And even though they weren't interested in going and looking for him, you found him, and then you went and broadcast it. And because of that, not because of anybody else's work, but because of that, he's in jail now.
That was all said on August 26, 2024, the day Ernie was arrested. You most certainly said that Markella and Nick were responsible for his arrest. Then the very next day you had this to say about his arrest.
Yep. And Markella says they're saying we should give it to Constance or Debo or Tina, or just split it with everyone that covered him.
No.
No, that's not what the reward wasn't for covering him. And Constance and Debo, I'm sorry, Debo and Tina, Debo actually housed him recently, helped him avoid arrest.
He literally just fled her house, and that's how we found out about the Victarvy or whatever it was called.
Yeah, we appreciate her telling us about that.
Right.
That was an awesome thing to do. But
only when it happened to them.
Yeah.
When they actually saw it.
Right. And like you said, it tells you what they're in it for. Let me tell you something. Markella, were you surprised last night when you found out you were going to get some of that reward? Because she hadn't messaged me at all and said, hey, can I get some of that reward? I helped Nicolina find Ernie. I hadn't heard from Markella. So I'm sure that when I announced who was getting it, she was surprised by that. We'll see here when she answers, but it is what it is. And I'm just also, there is this other part. No, she didn't do it for the money. She did it because she wanted to see Ernie behind bars. I don't want none of the reward, Kemper. Have you asked for any of it? No.
No, I've not even asked for money through the channel doing this.
You know what my reward is? Yeah. You want to know what my reward is? I'll show you. Hang on a second. I got a picture of it. Let's see. Let me share it here. There's my reward. That right there. That's my reward. Now, if Debo was the one who turned him in and got him caught, she would have got the reward. Even Tina, as bad as me and Tina don't get along, she would have got it. But the information that I saw myself with my own eyes was Nicolina's the one who turned him in. And when I told Nicolina about the reward, she said Markella gave me the information. So
There you have it. Nick and Markella were the ones who won the reward fund. But you, Jimbo, took it upon yourself to only give them a small portion of the reward. Did you keep the rest? Bad form, Jimbo. Very bad form. That is what you call theft.